ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. This is day 200 of our broadcast, the show about the lives and development of our 3 young chickens. And today is bath time for our little silky rooster named Stormy. We have the suds all set up here. I'm set up to record. Lauren is lowering the little Stormy down into the bath. Our little boy has some messy feet, and Lauren is getting ready just to suds him up. He's been a little bit smelly as of late. His feet have gotten quite a bit messy. Lauren is just kind of starting to suds him up.
Get him used to the water.
Yeah. Our little silky rooster has feathers that are much like fur. So the warm water here is going to just gently soak in. We're going to put the suds in, get rid of all of these smells he's been developing. He's not been as good as the girls for upkeeping with preening and doing sand baths.
He's a good boy.
So this is a good method to get him clean every once in a while. You can see there's already a little bit of a brown mark in the water here from just the dirt that's on his feet. Oh, yeah, our little rooster's getting a bit more wet.
Good boy.
Good boy, our little Stormy. Good boy. After this, we'll dry him off with a bit of our... Ooh, Stormy. It looks like the shampoo's coming next for you. Lauren's just getting all that sud stuff. She's working that into his feathers. Now, this is something that we're going to be doing basically monthly for our little silky rooster Stormy here.
Good boy.
Yeah, that's a good boy there, Stormy. He's being such a good boy right now.
Sudsy.
I think he's very confused about what's going on, but, you know. Ooh, so dramatic there. He looks aerodynamic. Oh my. Wet little boy.
Stormy.
He looks like he got horns right now. Oh my.
Who's a good boy?
Yeah, sudsing up. Yeah.
Good boy.
There you go. And I'm just standing here in my shorts next to him because this was the best angle we could get for trying to film him here.
What a good boy.
Oh, our wet little rooster boy.
I don't think he makes it.
Oh, but he's being so good. Now you're going to have to work on his feet.
I know.
Particularly because I know last time it took us a while to get his feet nice and clean.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, you're being such a good boy.
Such a good boy.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, Stormy, for being such a good boy.
Nope.
I got you. Mommy's got you.
Got a little splashback over here. Oh, yes. Was expecting that earlier.
Hey, baby.
So the blue on his side is about where his ears are.
He's a good little boy.
Yeah, he's a good little boy. Dr. Mega, thank you for the silver. Much appreciated there. Oh, and Flippy Birdo, glad to have you here on the broadcast. Oh, and our wet little boy there. Well, we could see more of his true dimensions when he's not so fluffed up. Lauren's getting some stuff ready just to...
Clean water to rinse him off.
Clean water to rinse him off.
I don't want to turn it on in the tub because it'll freak him out.
Yeah, it would freak him out if it was on the tub. And Stormy right here is a silky rooster. He needed a bit of a bath after getting a bit smelly.
The dirty water starting to go out.
Oh dear, the dirty water's going out, Mr. Stormy.
Good boy. You stay with Daddy. You're such a good boy.
Yeah, you are being such a good boy. Look at that. All right.
Nice and warm.
So we have a little hen called Kagome. She is an onagadori hen, which is an endangered breed of Japanese chicken. Stormy Stormy right here is a silky rooster. And the silky roosters have these fur-like feathers. And as a result, they could get a lot dirtier. Oh dear.
What a good boy you are.
What a good boy. Now, we're going to have to pay particular attention to his feet. We might need to give his feet another wash.
That's okay.
Kagome and Braveheart are doing well today. They're getting a little bit of a break from Stormy as he's taking his bath here. Oh, there you go. There you go. Mr. Man, my little Stormy. Not quite so fluffy right now. A bit more sodden. We don't have any cats in our house. At the moment, we only have pet chickens.
Stormy looks so confused.
Oh, Flippy Birdo, a lot has happened in 100 days. The girls are all laying eggs now. Stormy has been mating with them.
Does that feel good, Stormy? Little mouth.
Messy Stormy, messy, messy, messy. Oh my. Wet little rooster boy. Oh dear, oh dear.
His feet are looking pretty good, I think.
Yeah? Well, you could pick him up and check as well, because we want to make sure that the feet are nice and clean. Because he has a habit of, well, stepping in everything.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you do, little man. But he's being so good today.
Yeah, what a good little birdie.
And, yep, Flippy Birdo.
He looks like a little dragon.
Stormy the stylish storm cloud, Kagome the sane phoenix, and Braveheart the gothic darling. I think he might actually enjoy the warm water somewhat.
I think he might.
Oh, we're seeing a lot more when you did that last one. Did you see all that stuff come off his feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I think I see a few clumps there. Okay, we'll put you down. We'll put you down.
Sorry, baby.
Aw, fussy baby. Fussy baby Stormy, all wet and bedraggled. Oh my. Now that foot is particularly dirty. We see little clumps coming off of it. Let's get those dirty clumps off your feet there, Mr. Stormy. Yeah. Oh, but he was a little fussy there, but generally he's been quite good today. That was the first real fussing we've heard.
Yeah, he hasn't even tried to get out of the tub.
Yeah, I think he's been a lot more reassured having Dad right next to him.
Yeah, I think that helps.
Because before I was I was outside the tub while this was happening, which I think led to, a bit more panic on his side. But if he sees Dad is stepping in the water too, he is happy to be in here.
I don't see much more coming out. Do you?
Let's feel. Let's feel. Oh, there's a chunk right there, you see?
Okay. Let's get out.
So if you want...
Toothbrush.
The toothbrush. You see how that bit that I just got out there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at all those bits you're getting out there. That is quite useful there, Laura. Good job.
The beauty of Google.
The beauty of Google. Little Stormy bath time. Yeah. But right now it's turned into a bit more of a shower for him.
I put a little bit of soap on it this time. Good boy.
Good boy. Oh yeah. Fluffy feet do look stylish, but they do have their downside. They can definitely pick up a lot more stuff. And as a result, he has a bit of a harder time trying to keep it all clean like the girls do. There you go, Mr. Stormy. Oh yeah, we're getting all that mess off. All that mess. After this, it's going to be time for me to take a shower, but that's going to be off stream.
Me too.
There you go, Mr. Stormy. All that stuff off your feet. And yes, this is a little chicken. This is a silky rooster here named Stormy. And MBE Lang, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated. So, just the little chunks. He steps in things, and they kind of dry out. And if he doesn't preen correctly, they can stay just kind of stuck in his feathers. So this is our way. Once a month, we help him out by giving him a little bit of a bath time to get this stuff out. There we go.
Good boy.
Good boy, Mr. Stormy. Good boy. Stormy is our... Right in the middle, we have 3 chickens. Kagome is the lightest chicken, and Braveheart is the heaviest chicken. Because me no, thank you for the Silver Award. Much appreciated. And Lauren is doing quite a good job here. Cleaning up after Mr. Stormy, getting his feet nice and clean. Oh, she was getting a picture for her own purposes, maybe for the Instagram, of a wet Stormy. There you go. Rinsing off, Mr. Stormy. Rinsing off. He was getting to be a little bit smelly, so I think the girls will appreciate our handsome little man once he's nice and clean and fluffy again.
Yeah, I think his feet are good now.
Hey, could my feet get some?
I mean, do you really want me to rinse your feet?
I think I might have had a few little bits touch me, so yes. Ah, that's nice. There we go. Because I'm in the bathtub here just to reassure Stormy. He's being quite the good little rooster today.
Do you need any more?
There we go.
Okay, good boy.
Good boy, Mr. Stormy. Good boy.
Now, for Stormy's favorite part.
Isaac Newton, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Much appreciated. Oh, there we go.
Boy.
I don't have my little camera thing here. Do you want to get the stand for me doing the,
Sure.
Oh. Oh, I know, Mr. Stormy. I know you're a wet boy now.
Where's your camera stand?
I think I either left it upstairs or downstairs. I think it might be by my nightstand.
Okay.
Oh, there's our little Stormy. Such a wet boy there. So we dry him off using our handy dandy blow dryer here. We put it onto a low setting because we don't want him to get overheated. Kelly the Killer, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Hey, Mr. Stormy. Mr. Stormy. There you go. Let's start to get you a bit dry here. Because we know you don't like being wet. So this is going to take a few minutes of drying our little chickie off. AAPL X4, thank you for the Rocket Like Award. And you can definitely see the little white feathers amongst the black right now of his undercoat. His little tail is all sodden. There we go, my lad. There we go. Oh, he just had a poop. Well, at least it wasn't in the bathtub. Hold on just a sec. So, Stormy is a little silky rooster here. We're going to have to change towels, and we'll get this towel cleaned. Hey, Laura, Could you grab a new towel too? All right, back. There we go. There you go, Mr. Stormy. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna get you nice and dry now. There we go. You know, Stormy's looking a little bit like a cockatiel right now. Yeah. There you go, little man.
I'll see what Stormy while you look because I can't find it.
Okay, he had a little poop on his blanket, so...
Did you clean it up?
Not yet. Both of my hands have been...
We'll put the blow dryer down.
Okay. Here. Ah, I get the poop duty.
Yeah.
The poop duty. Nah, I got no chuckle from that one.
You got it.
Do you want to hold the camera?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Stormy. He's a good boy. Yeah, Stormy was getting a little smelly. His feet were all dirty. So Stormy is a boy. He is a rooster, so he does not lay eggs. This is our silky rooster, Stormy, and he just had a bath. He's getting a little dirty. And we're just blow drying him. Yeah, he's clean him a little bit while we dry him, nice and clean. Stormy is 200 days old, so not quite a year. Oh yeah, he loves, the blow dryer is his favorite part of getting a bath. He's a good boy. Okay. No, all yours. You set up this and I'll keep drying them while you set it up.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, this is getting a little bit warm there.
He's a good boy.
Very good boy. Let's get the camera all set up over here. So Stormy can definitely crow. He likes to crow along with any singing that he hears on television. Let's see how I'm going to set this up. There you go, little man. Stormy, we're going to be washing about once every month. Whether he needs it or not, and in this case, he most certainly needed it. Oh. He definitely crows, but it's not really loud enough to wake us up in the morning. But it can alert us as we go along. Stormy is a pet. He is, all of our chickens are a mix of indoor, outdoor. They have an outdoor coop, and they have, do you want to look at the chart as I go along and answer questions?
Why don't you just flip it around so you can see? Use the front camera.
Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
You want to set that up?
Sure.
There you go. There you go.
Let's see. I'll flip the camera around and not show my face.
Hello. Oh, not quite there. There's the star of the show, little Stormy.
There we go.
Oh, let's just get it set up so the camera... Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
So I can sort of see this. Stormy does enjoy cuddles. Lauren, do you want to grab his little brush from downstairs? So we're just getting him dry right after his bath now. Stormy is a very lovely little lap chicken. He does enjoy sitting on laps. He enjoys watching television shows with us occasionally. Whenever he does hear singing on TV, he likes to kind of chime in with a bit of crowing. He does like military sci-fi. He gets very, very attentive when we have stuff like that on, like Stargate SG-1. There we go, little rooster boy. So Stormy is not toilet trained. We spend about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes a day cleaning up after the chickens. It's not that much cleanup. I'm going to turn you around, Mr. Stormy. Oh, dear. There we go. There we go. I know you're a wet little chicken. Wet little chicken, boy. There you go. There you go, little man. See, now everyone can see your face. So our little rooster's just getting a little bit more dry now. We're using the blow dryer just to get all of his feathers nice and dry. It's going to take a while because this time we have to give him a whole body scrub. There we go. There we go. And he's getting a nice little brush now as well. So I'm basically being the hairstylist for our little chicken. There we go. Oh no, Stormy's not afraid of the hairdryer. If he was afraid of the hairdryer, he would let me know in no uncertain terms. At the moment, though, he likes the hairdryer because he's getting a lot of warmth from it. And memento mori, thank you for the awe award there. Whoop! You see, that was me hitting the hide for a second. There we go, Mr. Stormy. There we go. Let's get all of these feathers nice and dry. Yeah. Lovely, lovely. So Stormy is a silky chicken. The silky breed originally comes from China. They were bred first around 2,000 years ago, and Marco Polo wrote about them in his journals. There we go. Let's get your feathers nice and dry, my son. Nice and dry. Alright, come on. Let's get your chest there. Let's get your chest. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Good boy. You're such a good boy, Stormy. Stormy is a lovely little pet there. Thank you for the helpful there. XC. There we go, Mr. Stormy. There we go. Hello there, Benalis. Welcome to today's stream. We have been streaming our little chickens for the past 200 days of their lives. They are all 200 days old. Stormy is our one and only little rooster. And he's just doing well, and I'm sorry if I'm not getting all of the chat here. It's going pretty quick, and I have to keep looking away back to Stormy. Stormy's favorite snacks. He enjoys a bit of yogurt. He loves sesame seeds. He is a fan of cranberries. There we go. And we're just getting him nice and dry now after his bath. Looking at his little feet here. Right now he's got like a little mane going on since the rest of his body is still a little bit damp right here. There we go. Yeah, my little man, yeah. Let's get your hairstyle. A little bit wet still here. Let's focus on these feathers. So we don't want you to get too cold. Silkies can get pretty cold if they get wet because they have a hard time getting dry on their own. There you go, Stormy. Oh, almost dropped the camera there. Hold on just a second. Not the most stable of camera stands. Whoop. There we go. So let me make sure the camera is nice and stable now. Open up these little things here. Sorry about that, Mr. Stormy. We'll get right back to getting you nice and dry. And let's make sure that this camera is stable so it doesn't just fall over. That would be a bit of a bother. I'd be more upset at Stormy getting riled up by the noise than anything. There you go. And Stormy is quite the chill little boy. His bath time went well. We got a lot of bits off of him that had been dried on to some of his feathers. He is smelling much better right now. He was getting a little bit of a teenage boy odor. Both Kagome and Braveheart, our other chickens, are actually quite clean. They give themselves regular sand baths, and they do lots of preening. So our Stormy just isn't nearly as clean as they are. So we need to give them a little bit more of an assistance in the form of these little baths. There we go. Oh, dear, dear, dear. So he's starting to dry up here. As we go along, I'm going to try to move the camera just a bit and not have it fall. We're kind of focused on his back right now, because this is sort of the most wet part. And we wanted to get through all of these different layers of feathers that you see here. You can see some lighter, fluffier bits of white mixed amongst the black. He's doing a bit of preening on his own there. There you go, Mr. Stormy. There you go. And Stormy is quite the good little rooster. We've raised him and the girls since they were hatched about 200 days ago. So we've kind of been their adoptive mom and dad. So they are very used to seeing us in their lives. We pick them up every day. We give them cuddles every day. We give them treats every day. We do kind of spoil our little chickens, but that's our prerogative here. These guys are pets, members of our family, and friends for life. So we want them to be nice and comfortable as they go through it. There you go. Oh, lovely. So Stormy and the other chickens will never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. Oops, there we go. Good boy there. Sorry, I turned that the wrong way for a second. good little rooster boy. Oh my, oh my. Such a good little chickie. And chickens do indeed love to cuddle. Some breeds can be a bit more cuddly than others. Stormy's breed can be quite cuddly, the silkie. Let's get that fuzzy butt of yours. Let's turn it fuzzy again. Yeah. Let's turn it fuzzy again. Oh, Mr. Stormy. Oh. Mr. Stormy wanted to say hello. Yeah. There's our little boy crowing. How you doing, Stormy? How you doing? What, you wanted more brush? There you go. You have to get the underside too, Mr. Stormy. There you go. Let's get you all dried up. Come on. Come on, my little sodden rooster. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna take the camera and I'm gonna use the blow dryer in the other hand. So I'm gonna switch things around, not pinch my fingers too much. Alright, let's turn the camera on. I know, Mr. Stormy. I know you want to get nice and dry. Well, let's help you with that. Let's get these feet nice and dry. Let's get that little chest of yours nice and dry. Let's get the back nice and dry. There we go. He's still quite a bit wet right now. So we want to just give him some time to dry off here. There we go. I love how this is making his little white feathers just fluff up right now. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Isn't it so much better not to be a stinky boy? There we go. Silkies can cost, it depends if you get silkies when they are fully grown or whether they are newly hatched. We got all of our chickens when they were newly hatched, so that tends to be a little bit less expensive. There we go. So Stormy was a bit stinky before his bath today. Mr. Stormy, Mr. Stormy. Mr. Stormy, why are you right there on the edge? Come on, let's get you right back onto the blanket where your feet can... Hold on. Hold on just a second, guys. Let's put this down. Let's get him back into the little towel here. Yeah. All right, and here we go. Let's get you all dry. And you're on your little brush now, Mr. Stormy. You're on your brush. Excuse me. Are you using this as a perch now? Mr. Stormy, give me your brush. Relinquish the brush. Come here. Oh, there we go. Fussy boy. Fussy boy. I know you wanted your brush, but we need to get you nice and dry. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, let's get you dry. Yes, 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 Mr. Stormy. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Well, you can tell he's getting a bit more dry because he's getting a lot more active right now. His back is getting there. We can see like a good half of him is nice and dry now. We just have to really focus on the other half. His tail feathers are no longer poofy, but they will have their poof back again soon. Silky chickens tend to get a little bit more dirty than regular chickens if you give them the chance. You can see that their feathers more resemble fur or hair than other birds' feathers. So as a result, they can pick up a lot more dirt and gunk, especially if you're a chicken like Stormy, who doesn't preen or use the sand and dust bath as much as the other chickens. There we go. So Feb 2718. Chickens can get fleas and such. A good way to stop that from happening is for giving them access to sand or dust baths. That is a way that chickens have naturally gotten rid of pests like that for thousands of years. There you go. And today we gave Stormy the full bath. It wasn't just his feet today, because he had, well, let's say, a little bit of an odor to him. So we did this to get rid of the smells. We did this to get rid of all of the stuff on his feet. And he is already a lot better right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, Gian Kosikone, thank you for the silver. User64, thank you for the silver. There you go, my little man. Let's get your chest back. Get your little rooster chest. Delalia, thank you for the wholesome seal of approval. Much appreciated. And we do comb him. We were giving him a little bit of a brush earlier. But right now I'm just trying to get a lot of these, some of his undercoat really dry, because it's pretty deep down at the moment. ZZZNKD, thank you for the silver. Brown Sunshine, thank you for the heartwarming. GBC Gaming, thank you for the hugs. Penguins are nice, thank you for the silver. There you go, my little man. I know. Just blow drying your little mohawk now. There you go. Oh, he's getting fluffier. Oh my. And Ricky, thank you for the love award. Sandy Undo, thank you for the wholesome award. Malapakis Undo, thank you for the helpful. And Amber of Leaf Clan, Amber Leaf of Leaf Clan, thank you for the wholesome seal of approval. And Jin, thank you for the wholesome award. Yeah, and Stormy is a fan of the blow dryer. You can see he's not giving us much of a fuss because he does enjoy all of the warmth from it. We can see all these white bits of fluff starting to come back. And we just want to make sure that he doesn't catch a cold after having a bath. Stormy is a little silky rooster. We have 3 pet chickens. Our other 2 chickens are an ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart and an onagadori hen named Kagome. And we regularly do shows every single day featuring the chickens. Though these 3 breeds are a bit unusual. Oh, read it on my phone. Thank you for the wholesome award there. Stormy's a pretty laid-back little dude. He definitely has been hit hard with puberty. The hormones have hit him, and he's very interested in mating with the girls. But otherwise, you know, he's quite lovable. He's a little bit derpy at times, but, you know, he is precious. Yeah, he's going to be a looker for Kagome and Braveheart when he gets back down there. Let's give you a little bit of a brushing now. We still got a lot of drying to do, I think, but you are getting there, Mr. Stormy. There you go. There you go, my little chicken boy. He's being so good today. So good. Now his floofy tail is quite a bit less floofy right now, but that is going to change as we do a lot more just brushing as it starts to dry out on him. And then he's going to end up doing a lot of his own preening. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Stormy, yeah. All right, let's get your little chest. There we go. How you doing, boy? How you doing? You've been so good. We're gonna have to give you some yogurt after this. His favorite treat. Because when you're being so good for something like this, you definitely do deserve a treat. And let's get his little feet there, which are covered in feathers. Oh, our little silky boy. Yeah, and Stormy's feathers are quite fur-like, which can surprise a lot of people seeing a silky chicken for the first time. When they were first introduced to Europe from China, they were largely introduced through sideshows where people would claim that these were the offspring of rabbits and chickens, and that's why they were furry. But that's not true. You are a chicken through and through. Lovely, lovely. All right, Just Domu, thank you for the Hugs Award there. Let's give him a little bit more of the hair dryer. I think he wants it, because I think he was just about to crow again there. Let's get this for your feet right there. Let's set this up. There we go. Make sure you're nice and warm. You're nice and dry. There you go. The Secret Squirrel, thank you for the heartwarming award. Spherism 77, thank you for the helpful award. Yes, and Stormy does have quite striking blue cheeks. Let's get you nice and fluffy again, my boy. Nice and fluffy. And Pinky Mary 99, thank you for the Tearing Up Award. Random Stuff Maker, thank you for the Wholesome Award. I think he might want a few more brushes in a bit. And most chickens don't need baths. It's just our little silky rooster here. Well, he gets a little bit messy, he gets a little bit dirty, and about once a month we need to give him a little bath. Otherwise, he gets like too much stuff caught on his feathery feet. And this month, we also had the treat of him getting a little bit stinky. So we gave him a full bath today. Right, my little one? Yeah, let's give you a little bit more of the brush. There we go. Brushing chickens, brushing roosters. There you go. Wow. The feathers right here are just looking so spectacular now after that bath and blow dry. Yeah, you could be a little show chicken. You could, Mr. Stormy. You could. We regularly even have to give him little haircuts because you can see his fur-like feathers here. Occasionally they can actually grow and actually scrape against his eyes. That can be an issue with many silky chickens. So we pay careful attention to that and give him just little haircuts around his eyes so he doesn't eventually go blind. There we go. There we go. Fixing your hair a little bit. It's going to be dried all spiky today, isn't it? There we go. Stormy. He looked a little bit like a cockatiel when we were drying him earlier and he was a little bit more wet. That was quite the funny little moment. There we go, Mr. Stormy. Handsome little rooster. Yes, let's get your fluffy tail done, shall we? There we go. I know how proud you are of your fuzzy little tail. How about that? How about that? We only have chickens in this household. We have 3 little chickens, our silky rooster Stormy here, our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart, and our onagadori hen named Kagome. And we just have that little flock at the moment. Though come March, we will be hatching some of their little hybrid chickens, which Stormy will be the father, and one of the girls will be the mother. There we go. And he's just kind of relaxing as I just give him a little bit of a brushing. Just sorting out his feathers here. Silky chickens are so lovely. They can be so lovely in your lap, but they can be just so calm as you are taking care of them. They appreciate you giving them pets, you giving them a little bit of love. There you go. So usually this process takes a lot less time, but today it's taking longer because we had to actually give him a bath to his whole body. Usually we just do his little feet, but because he had a little bit of an odor issue, we decided to go for all of his feathers. We added just a little bit of mild shampoo to his feathers. You don't want to do it too often because you can actually potentially damage the feathers. So once a month, sort of as needed. He could get a lot of gunk on his little feet because they are covered in feathers. Yeah, and for any of you who are interested in the bath, I think you can rewind these streams, but if you missed the actual bath part, we are uploading this to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies a little bit later today. You can find a link to that YouTube channel in my profile, and liking and subscribing is a great way of supporting this content. We have now 200 days worth of content, so there you go. You can watch the little chickens grow from 3 little fuzzballs to the lovely young birds you see here today. So depending on your chickens, there are different areas to pet it. Chickens can appreciate a good little cuddle to the chest here. Stormy appreciates a little scratch to the back of his neck. The back, for many chickens, is usually involved with mating procedures. So if you are petting a chicken who isn't used to being pet, they will assume that you are interested in mating. Now, if you have a chicken who you have raised their whole lives, they can appreciate a little pat to the back and not assume that you're trying to mate with them, like Mr. Stormy here. And he's just kind of relaxing. He's still a little bit damp. We're going to need to use a bit more of the blow dryer, but we are on our way here, folks. They do sleep inside. They have their own little room in the basement that they go into. They have their own cubbies. They have their own towels that we clean for them. And there they are safe from local predators like raccoons, foxes, you know, local stray cats and stuff. So yeah, that's where they sleep at night. They do have an outdoor coop though. All right, Mr. Stormy, you ready? You ready? Oh yeah, he's ready. He's ready. There you go. Oh, I have to stop Mr. Stormy because Mr. Stormy had another poop. Thankfully, we're right next to the toilet where I put his previous poop. Here we go. Yes, Mr. Stormy, I'm gonna be getting back to the blow dryer in a second. Hold on, I have to deal with your mess. Here we go. We're gonna be cleaning this blanket in a minute anyway. This little towel. All right, let's get back to it, shall we, Mr. Stormy? There we go. Yep, raccoons are quite a danger for chickens, or in this case, quails. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're getting a bunch of shakes from Mr. Stormy. He's trying to help me out here. He's standing tall. There we go. Doing a little bit of preening of his own. There we go, my boy. He's helping me out with a little bit of cleaning. So we are both involved in his cleaning time now. And the raccoons we have in our area are about the size of a medium-sized dogs. So they would be more than capable of harming our chickens. There we go, Stormy boy. There we go. So Stormy has indeed mated with both of our hens. Our hens are an ayam cemeni and an onagadori. We have gotten fertilized eggs from both of them at this point, and Stormy decided to give me yet another poop. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, at least he didn't do it when he was in the bathtub. I appreciate that, because I was actually standing in the bathtub with him. I want to make sure his feet don't get dirty again straight away. So, I am going to put this under towel right here. We're going to put the under towel right into the washer after we're done here. We have been raising chickens for 200 days now. These are our first chickens. I've had an uncle who's raised chickens. I've had friends that have raised chickens, and we did several months of research before getting these guys as well. There we go. There we go, my little man. Yeah! Such a handsome young rooster here. There you go, my lamb. There you go. Why are you getting right onto the edge? Mr. Stormy, do not jump up there. No. No! Oh, dear. We are here in the nutmeg state of Connecticut, here on the east coast of the United States. He's on his brush again. You like your little brush, Stormy? Yeah? Alright. There we go. Master Splinter NL. Thank you for the silver. To tell an egg is fertilized, there's only one way to really do it. Either have the egg be heated for about 5 to 10 days and do the candling method of bringing it up to a light and seeing if there's any growth inside, or you simply open the egg, and on the yellow yolk there will be a little white spot, which is called the spot of life, and that is an indicator that it has been fertilized. Stormy should be living for around 12 years or so. So we hope that he has a long, happy, and healthy life. Yeah, my boy. Yeah. So we're gonna be bringing him down next to the girls. I think at the moment, I'm just feeling him a little bit. There we go. Let me see your butt. Okay. He is pretty dry right now. I think he needs to do a little bit of preening, a little bit of walking around. And I think he's ready to go see the girls now. So we can go down there and see the girls. I was just doing a little bit of cleaning before then. You can go back onto the towels if you want, Mr. Stormy. There you go. That's just a little step. Just a little step. You were such a good boy for your bath today. And his butt is getting a little bit fluffier right now as it gets more dry. So let's get you back down to the girls, okay? Yeah. Oh dear, Mr. Stormy. All right, so I'm gonna take you back down to the girls. Oh, here. Mr. Stormy, Mr. Stormy. What? You don't want me to pick you up? Hold on just a second. It's being difficult. Here we go. Whoa. This is the point where you're being difficult when Dad wants to pick you up? You don't want to leave the towels? What are you doing? You're doing like that kid thing where you're just stretching your body out. Here. I'm supporting your body, supporting your wings. No flap flap. No flap flap. There we go. Oh, I have to open the door. That helps. Now let's flush the Stormy stuff there. There's our little rooster. Let's get him downstairs to the girls. Okay. You ready, Mr. Stormy? Now, I think right after you play today's going to be laundry day for a lot of your towels. So we're going to let you play on the blankets for a bit, and then we need to get those cleaned up. Okay, let me open the door here. Oh, I hear the skittering of girls. Hello there. Let me put your towels down. I was just doing a little bit of brushing before. I'll do my mopping right after. There you go, Mr. Stormy. There you go. You jumped right onto the blankets right there. So I do a bunch of brushing throughout the day, and then I do mopping afterwards. So right before the bath, I did the brushing. So let me go ahead, and I will put out their blankets. Excuse me, girls, excuse me. There you go. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Lovely, lovely. What? What is it, Braveheart? Wait. Daddy's pulling out the blanket. Yeah, we need to wash this blanket today. There's a little mess on it. But that's okay. We put it through a sanitized cycle and then an antibacterial cycle, and all is well again. You guys can mess it up all over. Here we go. Hello, guys. Messy blanket right now. All right. Now let's get your honor blanket out. Whoop. Let me put this down for just a sec. Because I know you guys like all of your blankets being out. You don't like it when Dad forgets one. Here's your feeder. And here are the honor chickens. Hello there, Braveheart. Hello. Yeah, Dad's back. Stormy's gotten his nice bath. There you go. Braveheart, our ayam cemeni hen, wants to show some love. She jumps right into my lap. It's kind of murmuring at me, asking why I just took Stormy. There you go, girl. There you go. Kagome, our onagadori, is just having a little bit of a snack here at the feeder. Oh, plop. There you go. Oh dear, oh dear. And hello, Mr. Stormy. Lots of flapping about. You want to show the girls your new style. So the chickens, they have a variety of different areas to sleep over here. Let's see. Oh! Looks like we got a new egg today. Ooh, that's a big eggie. Whose eggie is this? Whose eggie is this? Was it yours, Braveheart? Or was it Miss Kagome's? I think this is a Kagome egg, though the colors, the slightly pink hue, makes me think it might be Miss Braveheart. But it's not as big as Braveheart's last egg, so I'm not sure. Oh, and the box in the corner is actually their sand/dust bath, which they use to kind of bathe in most often. What is it, little ones? Here. Do you guys want some pine nuts? There you go. Yeah, Miss Kagome loves pine nuts. What about you? What about you, Mr. Stormy? Oh, some chuckle clucks for Mr. Stormy. Yeah? There you go. Lovely, lovely. They do have their favorite spots to sleep. Stormy likes to sleep on top of that cubby, and Kagome and Braveheart largely sleep together on the other side. There you go, little ones. There you go. Oh, happy chuckle clucks from Mr. Stormy. There you go. Stormy right there in gray is our silky rooster. Over here in brown and gold is Kagome, our onagadori hen. And over here in black is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. There we go. And they always have good access to food over here in their feeder. We put a variety of different things in there. There is ground organic chicken feed. We put flax seeds in there. We put dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, there are pine nuts in there. So a lot of good things we mix into their feed. Let me give them a few crushed red pepper flakes now. There you go. They can quite enjoy crushed red pepper flakes as a treat. Oh dear, oh dear. And yes, we definitely do spoil our little chickens. And we did have an egg today. Right here, I believe it is a Miss Kagome egg. Most likely fertilized, so if we did hatch this, which we're not planning, it would have a silkadori in it, which is a hybrid of a silkie and an onagadori. Oh my, lots of chickie noises. Yeah, Mr. Stormy, you are a good-looking fellow today. You are. You had your bath, you're nice and clean, you pooped a couple times on the towel, and you are set today. We're planning on hatching 2 eggs come March because we're only allowed to have up to 8 chickens on our property, and we're only allowed to have up to 1 rooster. So we don't want to get ahead of ourselves for hatching chickies. Honey Jack. We picked these three breeds, and yeah, they're breeds, not species, because they can interbreed. Because these are some of the most human-friendly chickens. They have lovely temperaments, and we were getting these chickens primarily to be pets. So that's why we wanted lovely temperaments. Oh yeah, and we'll have a few extra. It's more likely than not for our first few hatching attempts. We will possibly pick duds. So far, almost all of Miss Kagome's eggs have been fertilized, and for Braveheart, only about 50 fertilized. So it's going to be a little bit harder with Braveheart's eggs, since it seems to be the favorite hen of Stormy. But we know we'd like to have one chickie from both of them. Oh my, Mr. Stormy. Oh my. And they're just kind of chatting together as they have their little treats. They get to spend a bit more time with Dad. And we just kind of unwind from Stormy's bath. Yeah. So chickens can live a different amount of years depending on their breed. Like the chickens that you see at these big farms that you are probably more aware of as chickens. Oh! And Stormy has decided to try to breed with Miss Kagome. He's having a hard time balancing. Kagome's telling him to get on with it. Oh, and he did not manage to successfully breed, and she's annoyed with him. Oh dear. So Stormy's issue right there is he went a little bit too high, and he did not manage to successfully mate, and he's decided just to... Oh, there we go. And even the candling method is a little bit hard to tell if there is a chicken inside until the embryo has started to develop. Like when a chicken egg is like right now, freshly done here, it's hard to see with the camera. The camera is adjusting, but you can't really see anything right now because there has been no growth. It would have to be exposed to heats for, I'd say probably about a week to 10 days to start to see anything within it. Stormy might attempt to mate with other full-grown chickens that he was the father to. That would be a possibility in the future. Chickens don't really know much about, familial relationships. So that could happen. That's more of a problem in a couple of years or something, but yeah. What? I haven't been paying enough attention to you, Braveheart? Or did you just want to use me for wiping your beak off on? Dear. Yeah? I know it's been a while since you saw me in shorts. It's in the middle of winter right now. So if they are hatched without a mother, like they are put into an incubator, like these little chickies, they will kind of see their human caretakers as kind of their parents. We have been raising these chickens since they were just tiny little chicks, so they are very comfortable with us. They stay here on our laps. They love to go on our shoulders. They love to get cuddles from us. And, they're just part of our family right now. And right here in my lap is actually a hen, not a rooster. Her name is Braveheart, and she is our biggest little chicken. She has made the biggest eggs, and she's a lovely little soul. She just loves kind of cuddling here with us, sitting on my lap, and just taking in the world. Yeah, talking about you, Braveheart. She does kind of like looking at the camera. And yep, it can be an interesting time when you are introducing new chickens to a flock, because you are kind of upending all of their relationships with each other. They're trying to figure out who is where on their hierarchy, and that can result in a few little chicken fights, whether it be yelling, whether it be a bit of pecking. You can try to mitigate this by introducing the new chickens slowly so they can watch each other. They can start to talk. If you just kind of put new chickens with an existing flock without any sort of introduction, you are probably in for a bit of a wild ride there. They sleep throughout the night. We turn off the lights in here at around 7:30. And then we turn on the lights at around 8 o'clock in the morning. And they pretty much sleep throughout that period. They occasionally have little naps throughout the day, but very often they will just kind of play with each other throughout the day, play with their blankets, play with their little toys. They'll eat. They'll go to the window during good weather days when the temperature is nice outside. They'll go out into the yard and play there. So they have a variety of different things that they can do. So the pecking order is kind of like a real thing. There is a hierarchy amongst little chicken flocks. Kagome there is kind of our little alpha. She has kind of assumed the role of most of the usual rooster roles, which is why she and Stormy have a bunch of verbal arguments. Our Braveheart here tends to kind of stay out of any arguments, and she just kind of is mostly quiet and just is interested in food and just interested in staying out of the way of any sort of little chicken political drama. These chickens, living as they do, without us worrying about, them continuing to have eggs and stuff, we will, they'll probably be living around 12 years, hopefully a bit more. Ya boy, Oheb, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Much appreciated. And yes, you are right, L'Oreal Llama Mama. Our ayam cemeni here with the hyperpigmentation. Her black coloration goes all the way down to her bones. But as a little silky rooster, he also has hyperpigmentation, which means his skin, his muscles, his organs, and his bones are also black, which means that any babies that Stormy and Braveheart have together will likely have the same trait. There we go. Oh, and my migraine, y'all. No worries there. Definitely talk about your chickens, which it can be quite a lovely subject. Tropical Silver Award, much appreciated. And I think in a few minutes we'll wrap up and I will get started with cleaning their blankets and towels. And then getting on with my little bit of mopping duties. There we go. And Corvipent, yeah, the majority of our audience was watching a bit earlier when we were giving Stormy his bath and we were giving him his blow dry. So now that that's over, now that they're just kind of relaxing, we've lost a bit of our audience, but that's all right. It's nice just to have a little bit of time just watching the chickens be themselves. We didn't really get to spend much time with Braveheart or Kagome, so it's nice to see them on the stream as well. And Stormy, he was just doing a little jig. He does that when he wants to try to get the girl's attention and get a little bit of mating time going on. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to wrap it up for today. Thank you all for joining us today. If you've enjoyed this content, feel free to check out our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. We will upload today's episode as well, so you can go back and see what Stormy's bath was like. we will be back tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all very much for joining us today, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.